Hey all you happy cats, it's Trinity, and today we're going on an adventure post Endwalker 6.0. So if you haven't finished the story, this isn't the video for you to watch. And while we're talking about it, please follow me and go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I would love to have you both places. And if you're looking for something that I've done in the past, you can go over there and look at that. So before we start, what I'd like to do is watch the scene that we're going to cue this off of. Let's see. We'll go to Endwalker's cutscenes. I think it's 10. If I remember correctly. We'll see. Here we go. And here is where they're parting, and they're going to talk a little bit about where they're going. I'm very curious where Hori Boulder is, honestly. I don't know if I can find him, but if I can, I'll let you know.
I suppose we're off to Garlemald then.
Hey, Branches.
Hey.
Or Chad, whatever you want to call yourself.
Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least.
So it looks like they're
souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
going up to Garlemald to help out.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania. There is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library.
Well, that one will be fairly easy to find.
And I can think of at least one person who will be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
So there's two places you could look, but most likely it'll be Master Matoya.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Shari before we set off.
Which means that's probably where there are, but where is another thing.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
So we need to look for Loporrits, or where they do congregate.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
That's a fairly easy one, the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Rads at Han, will you not?
So Estinians and Razat Han.
For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
So hopefully we can catch him before he leaves.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge her plans.
That would be me.
Quite right.
Indeed. Fair point.
So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
There goes Midian. Now it's kept even a secret from us, but I think where we go is where our adventures are going to take us. So today it's about finding the Scions and seeing what they have to say now. So I think we'll start with the easier one, which is Tataru. Get stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. So off we will go to the Scions home base. And Revenant's Toll. We can check Tataru off of our list. I'm pretty sure she's going to be here because she said she would hold down the fort. And there she is. Hello to those who have joined the stream. Welcome. Okay, she says, oh, you're back. Did you forget something? Just wanted to see how I was faring, you say? Ah, that's so sweet. Rest assured, everything is fine. Right now, I'm working on a new product that's bound to fly off the shelves. It can get a bit lonely here, but like you, some familiar faces occasionally drop by, anticipation of such visits. I make a point of keeping the place nice and clean. Where's your broom, man? Nice to see you again, Tataru. Alright, Tataru's crossed off our list. I think the next place we're going to go is, we're going to go see the twins. So there's two places they could be. They could be in Camp Broken Glass or down below. Let's see. Where would that be? I am not sure. So I am going to take, thinking they're going to go underground just because it's warmer. Let's see if there's somebody down here. And there they are. Julius is with them. See what Alphinaud has to say. Trinity, you came. Words cannot express how glad I am to see you. We've just begun our work here with contingent and local volunteers. Our foremost priority is establishing a number of survivors and distributing vital supplies. As we continue our efforts, we will ensure that everything is done in consultation with the Garland people. This is their nation, after all, and theirs must be in the hands that steer its course. Alizé. Trinity, guess what? Just the other day, I attended to a beast terrorizing the station area, and afterwards, a family came up and thanked me. And on another occasion, soldiers of the First Legion taught me about the medicine they use. It's unlike anything I've seen in Eorzea. It's not all uplifting tales, of course, but every day I'm afforded the opportunity to grow. Only if it weren't so cold here all the time. They did get clothes from when they went to visit Americ, it looks like. What's Julius have to say? I didn't expect to see the twins in Garlemald again. Like you, they risked their life and limb to save the world, and some would say they've earned a lifetime of peace and quiet. And yet here they are. When they said that they wished to help us, they truly meant it. And even if outsiders haven't given up on us, then how could we possibly give up on ourselves? The road to recovery will be long and hard, but we will spare no effort. We'll rebuild Garlemald into a nation that all can be proud of, for those who are still here are as well as those who can't be. They do a lot of talking, Alpha Nod. You always do. Alright. Next on our list is Y'shtola, I think. So let's go there. So she's going to be where Master Matoya is. I need to figure out where that was. Idleshire, I think, is the best place to start. Let's see. I think I have to go outside the city. So let's do that. All right. I'm just trying to remember where she was. Chad, do you remember where, where she was? It has to be where there are quests. I think you went across the bridge to get there. Oh, can't go that way. So maybe over here. 12.7, 37.3. Right, yeah, I'm kind of going the right place. There it is. There's our toad friends. Did I go the right way? We'll find out in a second. I'm thinking no. This is not unusual for me. No. The way. I ginged instead of ganged. Here we go. How would you like to live in a cave? I guess there's a bunch of magic, so it would make it less damp and icky. Matoya has a junk monger here, man. She's living it up. So there's Matoya, and there's your Stola. Wallflowering it over here. Well now. Have you come to check on Master Matoya? How very thoughtful of you. She appreciates your visits, even though she would never admit it. Despite her years, she remains as indefatigable as ever. To hear her tell it, she means to cite abandonment and claim the anti-tower is a private property. For my part, I'm glad to see you too. I'm only here until I find the tome I'm after at the library, so your timing couldn't be better. See what Matoya has to say. Try that again. Like old Louis Soir, you lot set out to save the world. Like him, you believed in your cause with all your heart. And like him, you succeeded. The spineless wretches of the Forum could stand to take a cue from your example. Now, as your Stola would tell you, I tend to be sparing with my praise, but for what you've accomplished, you have my respect and admiration. That's saying a lot coming from her. Okay, let's see. I think now maybe Charlian, because there should be 4 Scions there, so it's like 4 for 1. So let's go to Charlian. So the easiest two will be the Baldassian Annex, right? So let's do that one first. Open sesame. There's Kryle and Graha. We'll go with Graha first. Well, that's a little close for comfort. Try that again. Trinity, I didn't know you were in Charlian. You'll be staying a while, I hope? Lest you wonder, we've been yet to receive a commission of note, and it hasn't been terribly exciting. The past few days have been mind-numbingly dull. In fact, Kryle has me sorting endless stacks of tomes. I'm still working through them at the moment, but perhaps later we can go and have a meal together? I should like to hear about your recent adventures. And of course, I'd be more amenable to embarking on one of them together. He does want to go on adventures with us. So I'm hoping that eventually that happens. Oh, Trinity, how good of you to visit. As you can see, there is little change with us, just pushing steadily along with our work. A typical day here involves tending to our commissions, sorting research materials, and liaison with collaborators. It doesn't sound like much, but it keeps a few of us here busy. A few as we are. We've been able to keep your chamber as it is. If you ever need a place to rest your weary head, you're welcome to use it. Okija, for one, would be pleased. Kryle, you need to take off that hood because you got some stellar hair. Back to Blue Mage. So we got them. So let me see. Where could the other two be? I would think that they would be somewhere down in Labyrinthos. Maybe? I know there was, I think, over here. I'm just gonna run on this. Since you can't use your... I thought I saw a Lolliprit over here the other day, so let me check. Who are you? Oh, an actual player. Oh no. Ragnarok Spot has returned to numerous discoveries, particularly a history of the Sea of Stars. I beg your pardon? You're still not here for my lecture? Okay, great. What's this one say? She says nothing. She's reading a book. I swear I saw a Lolliprit around here somewhere. I'm not letting you in those gates. I might be fruitless search. But we'll try a little bit over here. Because I think they were like in the... like the grassy area. Maybe above there. Let's see, where else could they be? Where did the Lollipots hang out? They hung out, they were talking to people down in that little square in Labyrinthos. They were by the ship. Because obviously they were flying it. I just hope we haven't missed wherever they're at, because they said they were going to stop in. And knowing Thancred is already gone. Yep, I'm not seeing him. Alright, well. We tried. Okay, let's go down to Labyrinthos. Fly around there a little bit. Oop, in the water. Okay, this is a place where they had the scene. With Urianger and Mombrida's parents. I'm pretty sure it was right there. And I see no one. So the second place that I would probably look is where the Lollipots are hanging out, which would be by the ship, which is Archeon, I think. Pretty sure. Okay. You had to go through... Is that a Lolliprit or a Lollipel? Neither. Okay, well. Let's try by the ship. Yes, we would like to go to Medial Circuit, I believe. Let's see. Okay, maybe not. But it's time for the circus music, people. Alright, this isn't the way to go. Alright, so if it's not there, where's the ship? Let's see. Maybe it was the other way. Let me look again at the map. Wow, there's a lot of stuff down here I can do. Maybe Aporia. I think that's it, actually. Because there's a lower level over here. I knew it started with an A, but I wasn't really sure which one. Again, I'm in the water. This isn't the place I was before, was it? They all look the same. Yeah, that looks different than the side there. Yeah, there's the planet thing, so I'm thinking... Please use the lift here to lower levels. Okay. This looks promising. Might be it. Yep. Oh, I think I see him. Yes, I do. Living Way, Thancred, and Oriange. What's Living Way have to say? If it isn't Trinity, how have you been feeling? No dizziness or nausea or some ailment or other after the journey? And particularly if you're having hallucinations, it may mean that an alien life form has taken over your brain and invasive surgery will need to be required to remove it. Ha, that was a jest. Did you like it? Urianger says it's useful for building rapport with people. Anyway, you may have heard that I'll be staying on Aetheres for a while. We're exploring all sorts of ways to make use of the moon, which means we're going to need established regular flights there and back. Cool. Okay, Urianger, what do you got to say? Well, well, I know not what errand bringeth thee hither, but thine is ever a welcome presence. There being no inherent urgency to begin our wandering, Thancred and I decided to first see how fareth the discussions between the Forum and the Loperids, and, should it be necessary, lend our aid. In exploring the uses of the moon and ventures beyond the star, soon or late, other parties will inevitably seek to be involved. We must needs ensure that the tendrils of dark designs are not permitted to wend their way in this endeavor. Well, well, there's a little nugget. There is definitely a nugget for whatever's happening next. Thancred? This is Thancred. I'll fancy meeting you here. Come to look on the starship, have you? I must say it already feels like an age ago that we enhanced the vessel's aether burner and then rode it forth into the great unknown. Sometimes I find myself gazing up at the starry sky and wondering if it was all just a dream. Once behind you, even the grandest adventures become all but a memory. I don't think they're going to let us on the ship. The ship would be from where? I really don't think they're going to let you. Can I fly in here? Nope. That's just too bad. I'm just going to check this out and see. Oh no, you're not going to let me, are you? Oh, I can get over this way. Pretty dark in here. I don't think I see a ramp. We'll just try this one for giggles. So the only one I have left is Estinian, which we know he has to be in Razatan. Does that go anywhere? I bet no. And you're not gonna... Oh, this is the dungeon. Bummer. Okay. I think this is an actual player. Yeah, in a thing. You're not gonna let me go through there yet. Okay. So the last one is Sinian, so I don't need to walk out of here. We can just go straight there. Razatan it is. And now for the greatest music in this zone. Now let's see, where could he be in here? Let's try the Hall of the Radiant Host first. That would be with Vitra, I believe. Maybe Vitra has something to say if he's here. I think this is it. Okay, not in there. I think there's all the that one's a no. Is this one a yes? Nothing in here. Let's try running. This is more promise. This is not more promise. That would be a negative. I'm back where I started. Okay. Let's try, you know, I think up here is where, like, the bar is? Let's try that. Okay, somebody's making a drink. Wait. Nope. Is that him? It is. I'm used to seeing his hair down long, you know? What's he eating? Kebabs. They actually kind of look tasty. And a drink. And Stinian, you drink, you little dragoon? Okay. What you got to say, Stinian? You're here too. I thought I would have moved on by now, but Vitra hasn't deigned to reveal the details of his request yet, so here I am. But I can't complain. I have my own chambers and am being well looked after. Too well, even. I can't help but suspect they're softening me up for some especially bothersome task. Still, the food is excellent. We both look at the food. Could I actually? Oh, okay, well, not a bad place to leave. So now we've found all the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Thanks a lot for coming to visit me on stream or watching this off stream. I appreciate all of the support I can get. And I hope you have a great day. Stay cool. Talk to you later.